it's kind of appropriate just considering the page 6 interview that just came out, and then the Bossa response that dropped a little bit after that. It's like hitting the nail on the head. But the title of today's 12 Days to Fame is The Tragedy. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, 2009, between him and Rihanna. I don't need to spell it out. It was a huge deal back then, and it's not something to be looked over just because he's a star. But what I will say is that at first I wanted to ignore it just because I wanted a personal report, like as if he was one of my friends or if I knew him, and it was just like, dude, like, you know, what's going on? Rather than the media report, which is just, you know, trying to find a villain and a victim in every issue instead of painting out the facts and, you know, the repercussions of the actions. But eventually I did my research and I read and saw what Chris had to say. I read and saw, you know, what Rihanna had to say, and I moved on. You know, I think part of being a legit fan is not only seeing the good side of these people, but also seeing and grappling with the ugly sides of the people that you support. And I believe, you know, he's changed for the better. He fulfilled all his court duties, like he got his domestic violence class done, and, you know, he did what he had to do. At the end of the day, it's something that he has to live with for the rest of his life, you know? It's always going to be in the back of his head. It's like that rock bottom moment, you know what I mean? And I don't think it's anyone else's job to remind him of that. And, you know, just because he's enjoying his life and the fruits of his labor, it doesn't mean that he doesn't remember what happened between him and Rihanna, because I'm actually pretty sure he'll never forget that. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that tonight on 106 Park, Breezy is premiering the Look at Me Now video. Okay, it's gonna be coming on at 6 o'clock and it's gonna be coming on at 7 o'clock because Breezy's just that nice. You have to watch the video twice, so make sure you're tuned in to BET at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Look at Me Now. Also, make sure you're buying the album off of iTunes. You can get it off iTunes, you get it off Amazon, you get it off Best Buy. Just Google it, you know, wherever you need to look for it, just look for it. Everybody wants to be balling nowadays and say they got so much money, so buy 3 or 4 copies of the album. Get it for pre-order. That's all I have to say. Okay, just make sure you get the album and watch the Look at Me Now video tonight at 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.